Viewer discretion is advised.
Talia. Granddad and Nana are here. Come and say hi. You too, Paul.
Okay, Daddy.
I'll be back.
Hi, Granddad. Hi, Nana.
Talia, how are you doing?
Good. I missed you both.
We miss you too, Hita. You look so pretty.
Parc, good to see you too.
It's good to see you, Granddad and Nana. Thank you both for coming.
Oh look, Mom, the Richmonds just pulled up.
Hello, Marissa.
Thank you both so much for coming. It's so good to see you again.
We wouldn't have missed this for the world. Doug was a remarkable man and a dear friend. He will be missed.
He thought the same of you too. Well, let's take our seat, shall we? The service will be starting shortly.
So this is Wilford Heights. Not bad. You grow up in this area?
This is the nice part of town. So yeah, I did for a while. But after my mom died, well, you know what happened.
I see. Well, after we get settled into our rooms, we'll go ahead and head to the coffee shop to meet up with Dwayne and Randy.
I want to thank all of you, once again, for being here to honor Doug's memory. Before we wrap this up, I would like to give his grandchildren a chance to share any special memories they have of him, if they would like.
I'd like to say something. As we all know, Bompa was a very selfless person. He always put others before himself. And he always tried to see the best in people, no matter who they were. I'd say the best thing he ever did for me was teaching me how to stand up for myself. I wouldn't be the person I am today without him. I won't forget all the valuable lessons he taught me, and I'll always try to live my life the way he did. The best way we can honor his memory is to live our lives to the fullest. Be kind to others. Stand up for what we believe in. And work hard for what we want. Because we all know that's what he would have wanted. Thank you, Bompa.
There they are.
That's Dwayne and Randy? I was expecting them to be taller.
Let's go.
Here he comes.
Who's the guy with him?
No idea.
Rufus, you made it.
So, who's this?
Name's Flint.
Aren't you gonna shake his hand?
Of course.
Pleasure.
So, you give your friends orders like they're your subordinates?
We're not friends. The three of us have agreed that this will be our last operation, as it were.
operation.
Yeah, Rufus got us back together. We've agreed to help stop PAB.
And to atone for everything we did. And face whatever fair punishment is necessary.
I expect you both to conduct yourselves with honesty and integrity. None of Harrison's bullshit ideology. Understood?
Of course.
Just like before. No funny business.
Good. Because I would rather that we part on good terms. But remember, when this is over, we will never be friends or associates with each other again.
Got it.
Man, I could sure use an iced coffee right now.
I could use an iced coffee myself. I'll go order. The sooner we finish up here, the sooner we can go talk to the Sanchez's.
Paul's family? Why do we need to talk to them for?
Because last I heard, they haven't agreed to join us for the hearing. And for this to work, we need Paul. You three go ahead and talk it over. I'll be back with the coffees.
Let's take a seat. As we discussed before, our job is to get you both a fair sentence. And to ensure that Harrison is moved far away from Wilford Heights.
You said something about a psychiatric hospital?
He's better off there, where he's not a danger to himself or others. Essentially, we just want to clean up the mess we made.
The whole town hates us. And Harrison.
But they don't hate Paul. And with a good judge handling the case, and the Mercer's lawyer backing us, we have a good chance.
Well, everyone at Gilroy Rose certainly has no love for PAB anymore. Powell got just about the whole student body to turn their backs on them, and got them banned from the school forever. Gotta say I didn't see that coming.
I saw video footage of it. I have to concede, he did a good job. It was foolish of us to not stop Harrison from messing with him earlier.
Yeah. We should have kicked Harrison out right from jump.
It doesn't matter now. I think what we should really focus on is convincing the Sanchez's.
Honey, Talia and I will be riding back with Mom.
Sure. I have to run back home real quick to pick up the grill and a couple other things. Paul's coming with me.
All right, I'll see you at Mom and Dad's.
Paper boy, I'm a paper route till I'm 6 down on my back. I'm an old soul like my dad. My old girl's still a fan. And yo girl at the live show, so don't act like I ain't the man. I'm kicking my feet.
So this is the house?
Yes. This is it.
What a piece of shit. When we get done with it, that family should thank us for improving their home.
Alright, we got the toilet paper and the spray cans. Let's do this.
Their house is on this street.
So what should we do first, graffiti or TP?
Doesn't matter. Just grab something and go to work.
Look.
Son of a bitch. Not this shit again. Call the police.
On it.
Fuck.
First of all, the police have been called, and they're on their way. Second, I better hear a goddamn good reason why you assholes are vandalizing my house. Start fucking talking.
What the hell's going on over there?
Nothing good.
Wait a minute. Shit, it's Gideon. What's he doing here?
I heard enough of your shit. You just made the worst fucking mistake coming here.
We have every right to protest.
You have no right to trespass and vandalize my home. That's way past protesting. Make sure you record all of this, Paul.
Don't worry, I'm filming every second of this.
So you're Paul Sanchez. Mrs. Sinclair said you're the one whose ass I'm supposed to kick.
Listen to me, ye little shithead. If you, or any PAB thug, so much as looks at my son, I'll tear you another asshole.
Oh, look at me, I'm so scared.
Flynn.
I think I better get back to the hotel.
Dwayne. Randy. Take him back to his hotel room. That's in order.
Right.
We got you, Flint. Let's go get some air.
Rufus.
Well, look who showed up. The punk from the gas station. Forget the Sanchez kid. I think I'd rather take you instead.
Well, just the one we were looking for.
Hey Brutus, we can take on these motherfuckers easily. You take Ricky Ricardo. We got this asshole.
Go ahead and try it. You fucking mistakes come here to vandalize my house, threaten my son, and think it's gonna go over well. You have no idea what I am.
Dad.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Come on, pussy! Fuck! Not again!
Let's get out of here.
Typical cowards.
Not to mention incompetent. Leaving evidence everywhere.
Rufus. I appreciate the help.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's a good thing you showed up when you did. But I gotta ask, why are you back? Last time we saw each other, you said you were leaving for good.
The Mercers have asked me back to assist with the upcoming court hearing.
Right, the court hearing. I remember my wife mentioning you possibly helping out after she talked with the Mercers. It's just been pretty hectic today, what with Doug's funeral, and now coming home to this.
How is Marissa holding up? And the rest of the family?
Hanging in there. All of us are gathering over at her house right now. Paul and I actually came back here to grab a few things.
You're welcome to stop by for a while if you like.
Well,
I guess I better let your mother know that we're gonna be a while longer.
All right, Mr. Sanchez. I've gathered up all the evidence and checked all around the house. No signs of forced entry.
That's good to know.
I take it you've had to deal with this sort of thing before?
Yes, unfortunately we have.
Well, you can rest assured we'll do our best to catch the perpetrators. We certainly know about the big guy with the squeaky voice. He's worked mall security both here and down in Tyndall. Been fired from so many jobs for his unprofessional behavior. Anyway, I'm all finished here. You all have a good evening.
You too, officer. And thank you.
You bet.
I will contact the Mercer's lawyer and PI about this. So I take it you'll be with us in court? Because if so, there's not a lot of time left to—
Rufus, the moment we walk inside the house, I'll call Travis Mercer myself. I think we're all in agreement that this needs to end.
And the cop basically checked the house, took our statements, picked up all the evidence they left behind, and that was it.
Damn, that's messed up. It's a good thing you all got there before those idiots had a chance to do any real damage. I swear, every day PAB finds some way to sink to new lows.
I know. It's almost hard to believe that come Friday, this will all be over. So are you showing up for the hearing?
Of course. I was there at the start, and I want to be there to see the end too. Everything we've done. Everything we've learned. It's all leading up to this point.
I remember the first day of junior high. And how frightened we were when Rufus and the rest of them approached us after school.
Yeah. It sure was terrifying, seeing them standing there, staring us down. Kinda crazy to think that Rufus and Dwayne and Randy are all on our side now.
I know. I used to hate those guys. And now they're helping us. I never would have imagined they'd change so much.
You know, in a way I'm glad it's turned out like this. I just hope people have some way of learning from it.
I hope so too.
Just a nice thought, that's all. Well, see you at school tomorrow. And I'll definitely be there in the courtroom on Friday, rooting for you.
I appreciate it, Simon. We will win this thing. You hear the bumper? We got this.
One job. You and those punk kids had one lousy job. And you somehow managed to screw it up again. I mean, who the hell tries to vandalize a house in broad daylight? But I shouldn't really be surprised. Because screwing up is what you do best, isn't it, Brutus? Because of this latest failure, we've lost just about all our remaining members. Normally, I'd have thrown you out too, Brutus. But despite your fuck-ups, you've at least been loyal. Unlike all the other traitors who left us. And now, we're all that's left of PAB.
So, Janet. What about us infiltrating Paul's supporters?
It's too late for that. Just like Brutus. You also failed to do your goddamn job.
Come on, Janet, that's not fair. Eliezer did his best. It's not his fault you didn't listen.
That's enough. We'll settle this after the court case. Now listen. I want you all to step up. Lie if you must. We need to do whatever it takes to see those bastards sued and behind bars.
Janet, if that's the route you're gonna take, then I can't be your lawyer.
Excuse me?
This case is now coming at a huge risk to my reputation. I could be disbarred for willingly.
Then you can get the fuck out.
So be it. Nephew, I implore you. Get off of this sinking ship now, while you can. I don't want to see you go down with it. Bubby sends her love. She too hopes you'll do the right thing.
We don't need him anyway. I'll represent this whole damn organization myself. What about that Gideon kid and the others? They're still with us, aren't they?
Well, no. Not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore? Where the hell are they?
Probably on a bus back to Parc Ranch. Who the hell knows? I just know that they were pretty embarrassed after the video taken by Sanchez was posted on social media.
What video?
Haven't you heard? The video of Brutus and the others at the Sanchez house. It's been posted on both Paul's and Simon McLean's Instagram pages a few hours ago.
You've got to be kidding me. Rachel, do you have your phone with you?
Yeah, I do.
Bring it over here. But first, get on the Instagram thingy. I want to see that video for myself.
Here it is.
Behold, the true face of PAB. This is what happens when the desire for indiscriminate revenge goes too far. You become the very thing you hate the most. How can they write all this nonsense? They've brainwashed the whole damn town against us. Well, we at least still have our connections in local radio and TV. We can use them to fight back against these bullies and their propaganda.
Janet. I'm thinking that, maybe the whole Harrison Mercer thing is kind of old news now.
What are you trying to say, Eliezer? Choose your next words very carefully.
Janet. What I think Eliezer is trying to say is that, most people have pretty much stopped caring about high school drama now. This town has other issues. The only people who really care about this, are mostly Gilroy Rose students. And of course, they're all with Paul and Simon now.
I'm well aware that this town has other issues. But our issue is the most important. How can anyone not see that? Why can't anybody see that I am right? God damn it, I deserve to win. I fucking deserve this.
Mom, please, stop. You're getting way too worked up. Why don't we just call it a night and get some sleep? You'll feel better.
No. I have to stay up all night long preparing our case because our lawyer is a traitor.
Mom, you're letting this whole thing consume you. Quite frankly, I'm worried about you. Please, just calm down and let's call it a night.
We can just settle, can't we? I mean, Harrison's parents and the school district are offering a fair bit of money.
Absolutely not. No settlements. No surrender. It's time for this to end.
Sit your ass down.